bring our comedian our comedian of the night to the stage. Show him a lot of love. Give it up for Jeff. Just hit record.
Yeah, I already hit record.
Oh.
I turned it off when you said because I didn't want to.
Okay, it's facing me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you. My name's Jeff Trinkle.
Woo!
I'm a rec room rattlehead. We're from Huntington Beach. Sadly, on Easter, we lost our clubhouse, so we're all just rattling around, finding other mics.
Oh.
Find something to do with ourselves. I know Huntington Beach has a reputation for being racist.
Yeah.
It's quite the opposite, really. Maybe you could get away with scapegoating and blaming Whitey in your town. Now you come down to Huntington Beach and you try that, you will get a warning. And if you continue down your thread, you might get your ass kicked.
Oh.
But it's because Huntington Beach was founded by the slaves to the oil derricks that just happened to be white. My last name's Trinkle. It's in Deutschland. That means heavy drinker. I don't know why they let the rest of the world call them germs. I guess a couple world wars, it's a little easier to kill some germs. But I got into comedy. I don't always roll alone, but when I do, I like to roll tall, dark, and stinky. The police don't even want to do their jobs.
No.
But you know they're about to when they start putting on those blue gloves. That's when they get my full undivided attention. I believe I have the record for the most different people in the city of Fountain Valley calling the police on someone. Mm-hmm. I was a mark for a child support payment, and my baby mama's family was criminally intended, and I studied them for 10 years. I took death threats. They had joined a coven and had a technique where they could induce PTSD, so they could threaten you and you wouldn't even remember it till years later. Never told any of my family about it, until the threats I thought were idle worked. And basically, I got offered a job in the family. When I learned the true marks of the family were 8 and 9-year-old little girls, I can't believe I made it out of that room not a ghost creator. But when they started being active, what they threatened to do was they'd go to professional killers and convince that killer, or whatever type of people they like killing, that was me. Because I'm trying to get my family to listen to all this. It was easier for them to write me off as crazy. Now, I could have went to the religion of psychiatry, just seen a psychiatrist, and led them to believe I was taking their drugs. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, the drugs in psychiatry are founded in science. It's the diseases that are all fake, make-believe fantasy. 14 years after being told I'm a bipolar manic and learned that a chemical imbalance in the brain is a voted upon theory by the APA with no scientific method to prove the condition even exists. Thanks a lot, psychiatry. I haven't talked to my brother in 16 years. He just moved, but he lived about a 60-second walk from my house. It was like December 30th, 2020. I was trying to see if bygones would be bygones. Someone came out of the house and was nice to me. I'm like, that can't be family. And then my mom heard my voice. I didn't know she was staying there. She invited me in. I felt like a vampire totally creeping in. Met my brother's new girlfriend. She informed me I was crazy. She read the emails. Brother and the police were there within 5 minutes. Cop was kind. He's like, look, this will blow over. I'm like, dude, this has been going on for 12 years. This ain't blowing over. But it got me to thinking, if I'm not allowed on his property, I'm going to try to train my dogs to shit on his lawn, because it's the one lawn in the neighborhood I got a legal right not to pick it up. Milo dropped the deuce one day. See, the incentive was, if they could connect that they get steak dinner when they drop the deuce in the right place. My brother has a song written about him by Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood, Rat Tail Jimmy. See, there's a Catholic belief that's nothing's good or bad, it's how it's used. And he didn't know if when he was selling you cocaine, he was doing the right thing or not, so he'd tell you a joke to feel good about using it too. He got popped and he hates that joke. But I mean, if you won't talk to me, what venue is it appropriate to talk shit about your family? That's why I'm a comedian. My name is Jeff, I'm a comedian. It's been 2 days since I picked up a mic, and I've jumped back on that horse and off that wagon. Woo. See, to me, open mics are like an AA meeting without scapegoats. It's like a mental health facility thing. You hear, you make friends, you hear what hurts them during the week, you think about something that might be able to cheer them up, and when you see them the next week. So, I'm addicted, but I need to find new homes, new friends. Ever since I was a kid, my family's been nervous of my enthusiasm for ethanol. I don't remember ever not dreaming of being in a study with a glass of whiskey in my hand and my friends. Got everything else, but the friends. Which is sad, I'm a pretty generous guy. I get a little, I don't like being told to shut up. I buy whiskey because if I'm told to shut up and listen, I'm gonna light a cigarette and dream of not recidivizing, getting home, putting ice in my glass, and getting that whiskey. Be like, ooh, I made it home. Someone was trying to teach me something I already know. So it's, I actually started a petition, ethanol for inmates. I believe it got taken off petition.org. It pissed me off. It makes sense. If you get accused of a crime, you might be innocent, but you should be able to have 8 hours with whatever drink you can afford to write out and think out every detail to tell the judge about why you were there. Because I'm a darn win, man. Recidivism's always an option. I had fun in jail. Earned a couple DUIs, but I got free food, free clothing, free shelter. I was offered a job. But the best was, when I was in jail, my family felt sorry for me. My brother did put $60 on my books. My brother John asked my brother Jim, oh, he won't want money on his books. The fuck I will. I don't want to buy things from commissary and then have to defend them. I gotta tell somebody to shut the fuck up. And they're like, I don't know. I don't know. They didn't crack the whip and say, where's your fucking pot of gold? It was like 1 week in jail, and it was like the best week of my life. Yeah, see, I don't work. I haven't set an alarm clock in 5 years. When I don't need money to live. I only use money to be polite. And so I drive people around, and the second it feels like work, I go home. I'm an Uber driver. It's more challenging than package delivery because you can't fart, you can't smoke, but what really sucks is if I'm developing new material, that's something I can't control. It's just like inspired. I'm afraid to earn money because I'll start babbling like a brook, and people don't want to believe their driver is a maniac. Yeah. So, other than that, I'm a Christian. I hate myself, so I guess I'm anti-Christian. I like Jesus. I love it. It's real simple to me. If he loves everybody, just let it be right. But I honestly don't believe he ever thought we'd stop fighting. But he was promised something from God, and it's called the Ark of the Covenant. Like, I'd go to church, and the question, hey, how's God gonna fulfill God's promise to Jesus? But it's not. I get Bible thumped a lot, and I haven't been Bible thumped in a while. I mean, I was worried about professional killers, and so you're mumbling a lot to yourself, and people jump into your sacred conversation with yourself, and fuck you. You don't like my voice? You can walk the fuck away. I'm fucking stuck with it. 24/7. I can't even kill myself and just be a ghost. People fucking listen to my ass bitch. See, people think heaven and hell are locations. I think they're just positions of your state of being. Like, yeah, Christians, clench your fucking guns. Let me point out something to you. When you get to those pearly gates, the motherfucker checking people in when put down a sword. You go, shit. Jesus, fuck. Jesus committed suicide by cop to get away from the Christians he created. You could get Peter to give up his sword. You think he wants to talk to Christians about guns? Fuck no. This is what I'm worried about. Showing up at the pearly gates, I got one question. Do these gates keep people from getting in or keep people from leaving? Because that dude lopped off somebody's ear. No. I can't wait to get Bible thumped again because I got the response ready. Hey, do you go to Bible study? Like 8 out of 10 times the answer is, yeah, I go every week. Okay, well, if you plan to study forever, you plan to never learn. So from now on, why don't you just shut the fuck up? They also always say, God and Satan are at war with each other. I don't think they're understanding the word with correct. Because if I'm God, the first thing I'm doing is creating a cleaner. You won't learn one of my lessons. Satan gets called to go to work. Your fault. I mean, Satan's a better friend than enemy. Just don't ask him to handle your business for you. He always offers it. Just don't like the way he pops off the word cost. I mean, he's got to know all the shortcuts and penalties. So, what else? Cannabis consumption is a birthright. If you were to elect me president, I don't give a fuck about value of the dollar. Does it look like I care about money? The first thing I'm going to do is get an Air Force One, parachute out with a bong and my bag of weed. I'm talking about you, Singapore and Japan. You have a death penalty for cannabis there? I'm gonna fucking smoke bowls all over your land, and you know I'm a phone call away from an army coming. You have any questions? Shoot something. Anything on your mind? You've had that ache recently?
No.
I got jokes for days, man.
Oh, no.
Okay, like, have you been interrogated by Hell's Angels cleaner? 2008 I had. He thought I was something I wasn't, but he told me a joke he wanted me to tell. And it's the cardinal sin to say you're a Hell's Angels cleaner. I'm not a Hell's Angels cleaner. But he was paid $50 by a sheriff to throw a guy into an industrial dryer and make sure he didn't die. And you should have seen this guy right after he started. His skin's all going red, all his hair is falling out, this, that, and the other. You see, the sheriff's deputy liked being at work and not at home because he didn't hear any complaints. And this guy would always go on this one rant complaint. And after he got let out of the dryer, anytime he started to, everybody in the prison could go, hey, here's your Fravex softener. His eyes would open up. He'd shut the fuck up. You know, when you research your heritage, you don't want to find your name here. Fuhrer, Bergen-Belsen, Franz Xavier Trinkel. Oh shit, I'm a Nazi.
Oh, no.
Oh no. But I think they fucked up 80 years ago. The problem was they wanted to unite the world for peace, but they thought it would be expensive. So, hey, who's got money? Who's got money? Let's kill them and take it. We fucked up. See, when I party with all the other Nazis, they call me the Nazi Jew. We're gonna unite this world, and we can use one goddamn cent to do it. Working on the manifesto. So far what I've got, and this is really sad to me, I know professional comedians want to teach performance comedy to 5-year-olds. I think it should be mandated. But what they're afraid of is if you teach a child how to back up what they know is true with logic, they go to the parent. And the parent comes to the comedian. What the fuck do you teach our child? I think if we did that, we'd know our value to each other. Shit, we'd know our value to ourselves. The other thing I'd mandate is we all take a year of Hebrew and get a Jewish name. Lion. We should all feel like chosen ones. Other than that, Burbank, thank you for your time. I have had a lot of fun. And have a great evening.
Woo! Give it up, Jeff! All right. Funny stuff. I like the bit when you're talking about jail. Being in jail, your family, that's funny. Stuff like that. What else did you talk about? I like talk about a lot of stuff. But that bit really stood out to me because it's unique in your family, you know. Just learn about your family, you know, I was talking about you and shit like that. I thought it was funny. Nice. All right, give it up for Jeff. Oh, man. You said you're an Uber driver.
Yeah.
Drive Uber. I used to drive Uber. Oh man, I was driving like 2 or 3 years ago. I had to stop. I didn't like it. It's very taxing. It's very taxing, like mentally taxing. Like, oh, drive Uber Eats. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. Because number one, I like to know. See, when I was driving, you didn't know how much you're gonna get paid. They didn't tell you how much you're gonna make per trip. Do they do that now?
Yeah.
See, before I didn't know. You just accept the trip, and hopefully maybe it might be $7, might be $8. I don't fucking know. But I know damn well I shouldn't be driving anybody to Anaheim for $40. I should be making more money than this. And then you don't make anything on the way back. I said, I'd rather go to hourly. I don't like this A to B work. You know, when you're driving to a person, you don't get paid. I only get paid when you're in the car. So when I'm driving all these other places, I'm not getting paid. One time I was in the car for 6 hours. I only had I had people in the car for 4. So 2 hours I didn't get paid, but I was in the car for 6. I'm like, fuck this. I didn't like it. And people don't like it when you have to get gas and make other stops. Like, look here, man, come on. The shit pops up. It's okay. I'm not charging you for it. But my day job, I'm an accountant. I work with numbers all day, every day, and I count a lot of shit. I make sure people aren't stealing money, and I make sure things are, we're not overpaying for stuff. But the problem is, I count too much. In my personal life, I like to count everything. One of my favorite things is McDonald's. I like McDonald's. I shouldn't know this, but 48 fries come in a large McDonald's fry. 37 come in a medium, and 28 come in a small. I shouldn't know that, but I do. I do. And another thing is, see, when you don't, see, you smoke weed. I tell you smoke weed. You know, one thing you can eyeball an eighth. You know what an eighth looks like. Oh yeah, that's about an eighth. I can look at that. See, you can't eyeball 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's. You can't eyeball that. You gotta count. You need some time when they give them to you. Okay, here, thank you. Wait a minute, let me count them up. I had to do that because one time they shorted me. I got 16 fucking nuggets. I drove around and counted. I'm 4 short. Came back around. Excuse me. Yes, I was just in line. I ordered 20-piece nuggets. I think you gave me 16. You probably ate 4. No, the fuck I didn't. You didn't count them. How about this? Let's go watch the tape. I know they got a tape in there. Let me pull the tape and count them up together. They do that at Walmart. You got to count your stuff. Don't cheat me on my chicken nuggets. And don't cheat me on my sauces. I like all the sauces because McDonald's has a lot of sauces. They have barbecue, honey mustard, sweet and sour, ketchup. I like them all. Because, see, I like to do the sauce medley. See, we got an argument. Lady's like, well, you only get 1 sauce piece. I need 2 sauces per nugget, please. It's 20 nuggets. See, I like to do the sauce medley. I go barbecue, honey mustard, bite. Sweet and sour, bite.
Quick question.
Hmm?
This set would end up going online. Do you want me to turn it off?
Oh, yeah, turn it off.